Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow full of colorful flowers and tall green trees, there stood a cozy wooden cottage. A gentle mother sheep lived there with her 7 playful baby lambs. Every day, their home was filled with laughter, warm sunlight, and happiness. One morning, Mother Sheep said kindly, "My dear lambs, I must go to the village to bring food. Stay inside and only open the door when you are sure it is me." The lambs listened carefully and promised to be good. Not far away, a hungry red fox was hiding behind a tree and bushes. He watched the cottage with narrow eyes and a sly smile. "If I trick those little lambs," he thought, "I will have a fine meal." The fox walked to the cottage and called out in a rough voice, "Open the door, my children, it is your mother." The lambs looked through the window and felt something was wrong. "That does not sound like Mama," they said. So they did not open the door. The fox became angry, but soon thought of a clever plan. He went to the forest, found some berries to soften his voice, and covered his dark paws with white flour so they looked like Mother Sheep's hooves. He returned and called again in a gentle voice, "My little ones, open the door. Look, my paws are white." This time, the lambs were confused and slowly opened the door. Suddenly, the fox rushed inside. The frightened lambs ran everywhere. One hid behind the curtain, one inside a cooking pot, and one inside a tall grandfather clock. The fox found 6 of the lambs and put them into a large sack. Proud of himself, he carried the sack toward his rocky cave in the hills. When Mother Sheep came home, she saw the door open and the house in a mess. Only the smallest lamb was there, crying. "Mama, the fox took my brothers and sisters," he sobbed. Mother Sheep followed the fox's footprints through the forest. On the way, she met a kind brown bear. "Why are you so sad?" asked the bear. "The fox has taken my children," she replied. "Do not worry, I will help you." Together they reached the fox's dark cave. Inside, the fox was stirring a boiling pot over a fire with an evil grin. The sack of lambs was tied nearby. Soon the fox went outside to rest. "This is our chance," whispered the bear. They opened the sack and freed the lambs. Mother Sheep hugged them tightly with tears of joy. Then they hid safely. When the fox returned and saw the bear, he jumped back in fear. He ran out of the cave and disappeared into the forest forever. At last, Mother Sheep, her 7 baby lambs, and the friendly bear walked home together through the meadow under a golden sunset. The lambs were smiling and bouncing happily, and Mother Sheep felt proud and relieved. They were safe again.